And the adventure begins on the big screen. Mario is on a mission to find his brother Luigi after they get separated. And all your favorite lovable Mario Brothers characters are included here, so everyone will have something to look forward to. The Nintendo Classic hit the big screens this week. For more on this, Eli joins me now in studio. Eli, I have a 9-year-old boy, so I've been watching this trailer for 5 years.
Well, and I mean, I was once a 9-year-old boy, and I've been playing Mario games for, I don't want to say how long, but decades, shall we say that. Now, it's interesting. We all know Mario. We know Mario and Luigi, but this movie starts in a place that my Nintendo never really showed me. Brooklyn. So there we are. We find Mario and Luigi, two brothers. They're best friends. They love each other. They left their jobs to start, yes, a plumbing business. No one thinks this is a good idea. Their family's making fun of them. But one night, trying to solve a giant leak, they get pulled into a giant green pipe. Faster than you can say bonus points, they are whisked away to, there you see it, the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, the first problem is best buddies, Mario and Luigi, are separated. Second problem is Mario, the short, squat, determined plumber with the mustache, finds himself in a world of, mushrooms, toads, talking turtles, glowing boxes, and a very big, angry, spiky fellow named Bowser who is determined to conquer the kingdom and everything for once and for all.
It looks so fun. So the film is packed with some notable voices. There's been a lot of talk about those actors. Talk is a nice way to put it. How would you rank the voice actors?
Okay, so I'm going to go from not so great to actually pretty great. Let's start. Everyone was talking about it when it was announced, Chris Pratt as Mario, because it is not the original voice actor, and he is not doing that kind of deep dish, overdone kind of Italian accent that you know from the video game. If anything, the movie goes overboard, really trying to address the accent. It starts with a commercial with Mario and Luigi doing the really thick, kind of silly accents, and then actually poking fun of it, saying, we're just doing that for an effect, just for fun, but we can't do that always. So I'm going to give you a taste. Pratt's version of Mario is mostly Chris with a little bit of Brooklyn on the side. Take a look.
I'm not afraid. I'll do anything for my brother.
We're going to save him.
Yes!
Both, right? He's got a bit of the Brooklyn, like, hey, I'm walking here. But every now and then he does the Mario of, it's a me and wahoo. And it's almost like, okay, Chris made a choice. Stick to that choice. He throws in so many Mamma Mias that, it's like it's affecting what he chose in the first place. Now, next up on my voice acting rankings is Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I'm not going to play you a clip because it's Seth Rogen. He sounds like Seth Rogen. So let's move on. When Mario arrives in the Mushroom Kingdom, one person stands in the way of Bowser's reign of terror, Princess Peach from Queen's Gambit. You know her, you love her, Anna Taylor-Joy. Her voice fits her as perfectly as that unshakable tiara. Take a look.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Those are the toads. Now, before we get to the top, I gotta give Luigi an honorable mention. When I played Mario Brothers, I always picked the green guy. He is voiced by Charlie Day, but he went and got himself captured, so we don't get as much of him as I would enjoy. But let me give you now my, drumroll please, the best voice of Super Mario Brothers, and that is the big man himself, the turtle with the spikes and the firepower to spare. Here he is, Bowser, interrogating Luigi.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
And that is, recognize the voice, Jack Black. And Black is all in. Not only do we get a Bowser that roars and rumbles because it's black, he's singing, but even more than that, what's fun is we get this monster who is actually insecure. He is sweet on the princess, and it really irks him that he's competing with this mustache from Brooklyn. It really kind of burns him up. So great stuff from Black.
Yeah, I like that voice. And yours was pretty good, too. You should have been in the running.
Should have auditioned.
You're right. So what do you think? Should we hit the start button?
Well, I think it depends on what you want from this. and who you are, and frankly, your age. Like you said, your son, 9 years old, that might be perfect. This is a beautiful looking, somewhat straight ahead adaptation of a game where jumping plumbers learn to jump and bop, and Mario is a little guy who doesn't give up and learns the power of power-ups. You will see Donkey Kong throw barrels. You will see, yes, the Mad Max of Mario Kart scenes, this beautiful sequence on the Rainbow Road. It has never been shinier. So Mario learns to jump and bash and gain abilities mostly by bashing boxes like this.
Up we go.
Wait, up? Whoa. Okay, so these bricks are just floating here?
And so that is just kind of a big, beautiful version of Mario Bros. This is from Illumination, the same people who did Minions, so they know how to make a gorgeous-looking cartoon. Now, if I sound a little disappointed, it's because you look at movies like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, you look at Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, animation can be this amazing, dazzling jumping-off point for creativity. As someone who spent decades playing Super Mario and growing up in the world of Nintendo, I wanted this to be like the Tron of animation. Like, just bring us into the world of Nintendo, explain why we are so attached to these tiny little 8-bit characters. But that is not what this is. This is not for grown-up gamers. This is for 12-year-olds and 9-year-olds. So if you like bouncing on platforms and bopping turtles on the head, then Super Mario Brothers, it's a fine.
I'm with you. I have to get used to how slick
Yeah.
it looks.
Yeah.
So normally this is when we would ask you for the star rating, but we cooked up something for you, and I think this is more in line for when we were playing the game. So this is your 8-bit fantasy that you were just talking
perfect.
about. Let's take a look.
All right. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
That is what I was looking for too. That same kind of look.
I mean,
right?
that is the conversation, right? Like there is that kind of 8-bit, that kind of retrolicious charm. That is for us. This movie, I think, frankly, is not as much for us as it is for just kids who just want a colorful world filled with adventure. But I love that. Hats off. I may retire now because I've been pixelated, so that's fantastic.
Well, no matter the rating, I'm going to have to probably watch it 10 times.
There you go.
Eli, thank you so much for that. Eli Glasser with his review of the Super Mario Brothers movie. There, I did it.
Well done.